Okay, so about a year ago, I invested 6 figures into building an app called VoicePal, and now it's doing super well. It's got thousands of users, and in this little video, I want to tell you what I've learned in the process. So thing number one is that it's not that easy to just vibe code an app. When we started the journey, I was like, oh man, all the AI tools and stuff, like how hard can it be? And then you realize that like, okay, it's easy enough to create like a very basic mock-up of an app using something like Lovable or whatever, but actually getting into production, actually getting it onto the App Store, being able to scale to thousands or tens of thousands of users, that's a total freaking nightmare. And like, that was way harder than I was envisioning it would be. Secondly, what I've learned is the value of having someone on the team who has done the thing before. I was fairly new to app development. Last time I tried it was back in like 2015, so things have moved on a lot since then. But our co-founder Pablo and our engineering team was super hot and they knew what they were doing. And I was like, my mind was always blown whenever I'd look over their shoulder or like do a screen share and I'd be like, whoa, that's really, really, really cool. And then the third thing is just the value of shipping fast. There's that whole thing of like, when you release an app, if you're not embarrassed by it, then you haven't released it quickly enough. And so initially when we released VoicePal 12 months ago, it was in a state where I was like, oh, it works, it's functional, but it's not pretty, it's not cute, it doesn't have the polish. But it would have taken another 3 or 6 months to make it polished. But I'm glad that we launched it even though it wasn't polished initially, because we were able to get loads of user feedback. And we had hundreds, actually I think thousands of people actually using the app, even though it wasn't polished. So that was a good sign that we were onto something in terms of the functionality, because you can always add polish a little bit later.